All right. Alright, baby, I've had the best fucking night of my life. Yo, 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 what is up, everyone? We're chilling. We're having fun. Alright, I know I wanted to change a few things, I think. I don't remember exactly what I'm changing. Question is, what do we change in the list? Sorry, y'all. Let's see. Making a couple changes to our list. Just a couple. See how it affects it. I'm going to play Katsu tonight for a little bit. Might switch to Azalea eventually. Let's see if it reflected. Okay, it did. Sweet. Hope everyone's having a good one. Relaxing. Got a new mic, so let me know how that sounds. If it's too soft, too loud. Ooh, Dromai. Interesting. I don't think we changed anything in this matchup. Could put in the CNCs just to have some popper, but that's about it. Definitely want to go second. Let's get those dragons out, baby. But yeah, I hope everyone's having a good night. Relaxing, doing your thing. Oh. Oops. Oh, sorry if y'all can see that. I had my thumbnail for my stream download. Man, we starting off this way. Come on now. I don't want to get rid of him against you, but based off our hand, I don't think we have a choice. Interesting. Yeah, it works. That works. All right. Kadachi, then that, then Kadachi again. Yeah, okay. Try to get the most out of our potential mass triggers here. So what do we think of the ban and suspension announcements? It's very crazy, right? I really don't know what to think about too much. I will say, like, without getting too into the weeds, like, if you think big picture, like, other than the top 3 heroes and, like, how it affects them, like, who gets better here and who gets worse, I think Dromai gets better here. Like, Hypothermia really helps Dromai not have to worry about Icelander as much. Even Winter's Wheel affects, not having Winter's Wheel affects it a little bit with the Oldheim matchup. Right, and not the Belittle matchup hurts Fi a little bit, not a ton. So I think Dromai gets better from it, honestly. Man, they're being greedy, though. Oh. Interessante. We'll keep the Razor in Arsenal for next turn. But yeah, I think Dromai gets better. Warranted except Winter's Wheel. I don't know, Julio. It's interesting. So I think Oldheim needed a hit somewhere, personally. Definitely. Not like meta defining, like get him out of the game, but he definitely needed a little bit of now you block. That's weird. Anyway, I definitely think it needed a little bit of love, but Winter's Wheel isn't the first thing I would have went for sure. I do agree with you there. But it does change things on how Oldheim is played. Man, they just took a lot of damage. Ooh, Marvel. We take damage here. Command and Conquer. Do we just let the Razor die? I think we do. Well, our hand's kind of dead anyway. We might as well save it. But personally, I would have hit Crown of Seeds, and they address it in the article, but I understand that they don't want a legendary equipment to be out of the game. I personally don't think it's a good enough excuse, but to each their own. You know? To each their own. Wait, did he block that? Or did he pitch to Quell? He pitched to Quell. Okay. That's interesting. But yeah, no, Winter's Wheel definitely affects Oldheim a lot. Yeah, Surging List is really good. I think it's the more consistent Katsu. Obviously, the Kitty Katsu list I think has a little bit more of a ceiling, but I think that the regular Katsu is the better option for sure. Why you gotta do this to me? Man, they are taking a lot of damage. Like, why would you pitch to Quell just to Command and Conquer? Interesting. Well, I'm gonna let this hit. There's no point in trying to save that thing. All right, what's the best line here? I guess I think just CNC for 6 here, because we could Tunic, play Surging for 2, and then Whelming. Or we could pay 2, so we could Tunic and pay with Command and Conquer to Surging for 5, Whelming for 4, and then Double Strike. So that's, a 9, 11 damage turn over 4 links. Or we could just CNC for 6 here. I think we need to force a little bit more interaction here. So we'll go for this line. Crown Seeds would have been great. It doesn't remove weapon identity from Oldheim. Yeah, I would have personally went Crown Seeds. I know Bane Legendary sucks. It hurts for the game, and LSS hates it, but I think that's how you balanced Oldheim in a fair way. I think Winter's Wheel going away really... Honestly, it forces... I'm not a Guardian player. This is just from my perspective, but it really forces Oldheim into 2 directions. Like Oldhim either now has to go aggro or go like tank. I am not going to get hit. Like I'm not going to play the game essentially. All right, well. Never block the surging, always block the whelming. Because then you have situations like this. Or now, I mean, luckily for them, they basically... Oh, that's interesting. How many targets we got? One. Well, no, we don't have any. So we get here. I don't think we get a target here. No, we don't. We force mask. We force mask. It's too early for the surging line. Force out another block. Yep. And then we just arsenal the soul beat. It's fine with me. Ooh, Enigma Chimera. Interesting. Yeah, this is a normal list, G2. I'm running just like a normal Katsu list. How does this turn look? Whelming's a dead card in hand, except for obviously you can use it as a trigger. Yeah, we'll do this. It's fine. We can force 2 mass triggers this turn pretty easily. But yeah, this has no Kitty Katsu in it. Oh, what's up, Tazuki? I saw your DM, by the way. I'll answer it when I get a chance. I made like back-to-back videos this afternoon, and I just got caught up. So I could Enlighten Strike here for 5 and force a 2-card block or a card in Furnace to prevent Mask. If I just do 100 wins and they block it, then I could punish with an Enlighten Strike for 7. We'll probably do that. We'll make them block with a card with 100 wins. And then we punish for a 7. Yeah, no worries. Appreciate your patience. Yeah, Katsu's in a weird spot. I still think the Oldhim matchup, winners will or not, kind of sucks. Man, they're holding. They keep letting me get mash triggers, but they're not doing anything with it. Like, they're not hitting me back for anything, which is really funny. Like, this is now the second time where they've held up. We'll see what their hand looks like. This is the second time that they've done this. Let's see if they keep taking damage here. Yeah, I could have got Winds of Eternity for sure, but I'd rather push the damage. They're obviously taking damage here. So I'm gonna punish them for taking so much damage. I don't know what hand they have to where they literally took. Oh, that's what Tomotai. Okay, that's fair. I still don't think it's worth it. Like, you kill my mask, but you just took 18 damage to do it. I don't agree with that, but all right, let's see here. We could get really wonky with this because we can pitch 2 for surging, which kind of sucks, and we'll kill it. Or we can snatch on the Tomotai, let it hit, get the trigger, snap, and then we have a card maybe. Yeah, we're going to do that. It's going to be a little bit of a blind snap. But if I can get a blue here, perfect. Well, we can't really Katsu ability in the McGinchie. No, we're not going to. That worked out, though. Yeah. We'll force the... We'll just pitch away the second surging if we have to kill Tomotai on this turn. Which wouldn't be super efficient, but not a big deal. No, I couldn't get McGinty. I would have to discard Whelming to get McGinty. Yeah. And now we punish you for blocking that way. Anyone who's watching that's not a Katsu main, never block Surging. Ever. Always block Whelming, because stuff like this happens. You just gave up cards from hand to block Surging. Now you basically have to let Whelming hit. Well, what has fell into our lap? That's actually hilarious. How many targets we got? Not that many, if any. 1, 2, 3. 3 targets. So we need to go get one more Lordowin. I have to kill. Yeah, we gotta get 2 here. And then we do this. GG's. GG's, my friends. And doop. Yeah, but I had to leave it open for Tomotai because in case he somehow blocked it out. But I don't know why they took so much damage. You cannot, like, I understand, like, you can't take 18 damage to the face just to kill my mask. Because at that point it's 7 to 24, and you're not going to come back on me unless I literally draw the worst freaking hands ever. That was nutty. No, yeah, I could have Lord Winded there, but the thing is, if they block it out and it doesn't have go again because I can't snap it, then they keep Tomotai on the field. Big Dragon go Burr. Yeah, Big Dragon dead. Oh, God. Well, y'all, we're about to see how bad this is. I'm not going to shy away from it, though. We'll play it. It's just not going to go well. This is the only matchup I bring in Lynx. Well, I bring in Lynx against Icelander, too. All right, he doesn't have an arsenal here. So this is a hand where I actually want to try to push, which sounds really dumb. Depending on what my hand looks like. Because he only can block one with Ram head right now. And if I can, like, just space stuff out. Yeah, right? You better get used to this thing's gone after next weekend. That's fine. If I can get you to get rid of cards out of your hand for no reason. I don't know, Chris. I don't think it's a terrible ban. It's not what the way I would have went. I personally would have went with Crown Seeds, but gosh, you're gonna let me get this much damage right off the bat? I'll freaking take it. What would this be? A 6-power freaking... Ugh, I might not have another chance to freaking get a good mask hit like this. If I can be up 10 life on an Oldheim turn 1, I'll take it. It's probably going to come back and bite me in the ass, but we'll see. I don't think I've ever gotten that much damage on an Oldheim turn 1, but whatever. You could play Snatch, but it's kind of like a blind Snatch Jethro, and that's not good. Well, you could run Titan's Fist. You're just going to have to go like super tanky. God, this hand's doo-doo. This hand sucks. Pummel. There it is. That's fine. We'll discard 1 card. We'll keep the Ancestral Empowerment. I'd rather have Ancestral in this matchup. Sounds really weird, but I'd rather be able to draw into a card. What's up, Ralph? How you doing? Yeah, you definitely go for the Soul Bead there so you can salt at the end without burning your snaps, for sure. Mother, if he has another pummel, I swear to God. My hand's kind of dookie again. I say we do this and this Enlightened Strike for 7 and make him have it. If he pummels me again, he pummels me. Whatever. Can't be mad. Okay, cool. Hi, Bub. Nice cap. Love how Robertson stepped up big time this year. Yeah, no, I'm not an insane hockey fan, Calf, but I enjoy going to the games. It's been super fun. They're pretty good this year. I'm more of a Mavericks fan. I'm not a Cowboys fan. Never in a million years, but I'm not originally from Dallas. In the Southeast U.S., Bravo was going up super ham at PQs. Really? That's cool. I played against a Bravo on Sunday. I won. It was one of my matchups I won with Azalea. It was a close game, though. He was getting really mad. I literally, basically 10 dominated, 11 dominated, 12 dominated him back-to-back turns. 2 of them were sleep darts, so he couldn't Bravo dominate me back. He was pissed. Yeah, it's just, I agree with you, Chris. In a nutshell, the hard thing about that is erratas are already hard enough to tell new players and tell them I know that's what the card says, but that's not what it means now and stuff like that. So having hero specific ban lists, I think would be very difficult on new players. Very difficult. Been dashing Bravo. I'm unsure if Icelander has won yet. Man, I wish I lived in Georgia. In Dallas, it is Icelander, Bravo, or not Bravo, Icelander, Oldheim, Phi. That's 70% of the meta here. We had other heroes for sure, but legitimately it was those top 3. We did have 1 PQ with 4 Azaleas though out of 50, which was pretty funny. All right. Another dookie hand. This is Booty Cheeks. Well, we definitely need to just defend here. Actually, how many? I don't want to block with my only rising. I don't want to block with my only rising. We got to keep our power cards. Which sucks because he's doing this with... He has no arsenal now. And I can't even do anything about it. Grr. We want to keep our searches. We're probably about to get punched in the face, but I couldn't give up those power cards. Of course. And then you spinal crush me. Might as well conserve our life here. It's got to play patient. I took dash to my PQ and ran to 2 Dory. I had such a rough time considering it. Yeah, Dory, if you haven't played her in a while and have practice in that matchup, it's rough. My buddy Morty, who was on the channel, y'all probably saw the video of his PQ winning Dory deck. It nuts. That deck is so fast now. Yeah, but if they ban Channel like Frigid, that really hurts the power of Icelander to the point where like she no longer can do anything against aggro. Like you would just basically take off 2 heroes worth of, like they couldn't do anything. Okay. So when you have a Frostbite like this, one thing I like to do, so if I pitch to a Kodachi, it's going to cost 2. If I pitch to, Surgeon is going to cost 3. If I just activate Tunic and pitch to it, I just get my resource back. Yes, you lose the 1 off a Tunic, but you technically don't lose a resource here. And I've noticed that is super nice. Let's do this. Let's try to make him crown first. Hey, crown immediately. No, I totally get it. And it does suck how it hurt Lexi. Because I love Lexi. She's fun. Like Isaac Jensen, who's arguably one of the better Lexi players in the world, has done really well with her, was really upset on Twitter, completely rightfully so. Like it sucks when you're playing a hero. Oh, they let that hit. Okay, we're going to do this first then. All right, so we got to see what we want to draw into. I don't want to draw on either one of these cards, which sucks. So I'm just going to draw on that Snatch, which honestly is not too shabby. 4 or 5 turns of Voltaire, Fusing, Chilling Ice Fan, or whatever it's called. Yeah, when they get in that crazy play pattern, it gets pretty hard to deal with. I don't think ice decks are gone, Chris. I'll disagree with you on that. Icelander is still very good. Definitely doesn't play as well into Jeremiah anymore, and doesn't play as well into like decks that can be countered by hypo. But Winter's Wail is not going to cause Oldheim to leave the meta. Oldheim will still be relevant. Are they letting this hit? What are these draws? I can't even Katsu trigger. No. That was a blind draw, so to speak. This is fun. This Oldheim is holding cards. I don't know if they understand how this matchup works. Oh, belittle. I'm playing a banned card, too. I just remembered that. Lol. Well, we'll play it until we can. I didn't even think about that. That's so funny. What's the best play here? That's so funny. Yeah, I could have kept a 0 cost on top, but they were both blues. I didn't want to discard a blue. All right, what are you playing against me here? A fused Oakenhold with a pummel? It has to be something nuts to take that many. Yeah, it didn't have to be a blind draw for sure, Jethro, but I really didn't want to... I didn't want to draw into a blue, nor did I want to discard a blue. Well, yeah, I definitely bottomed a 0 cost. I'm aware of Katsu trigger. I think I've played him enough. But I didn't want to. I didn't want to lose out on. I didn't want to be able to have to discard a blue. Personally, I also didn't think they were going to let that snatch hit. To be completely frank with you. that's why they held their turn. Yeah, he's definitely playing aggro, that's for sure. I couldn't go for the full line. I couldn't discard. I had 2 Surgeons and a McGinty. I had no way of discarding to get the full line. One snatch hit, I drew into 2 Surgeons and a McGinty. There's nothing I could do. Y'all got so many opinions tonight. Correct, but I also had a quicken token. So I wanted to force blocks early to prevent the snatch draw, which I thought they were going to do. So then I could do Surging McGinty, basically 10 damage after forcing out a 2-card block. Teach their own. You got to. I have to, in that situation, you have to play off what the opponent normally would do, which a normal Oldheim would never let that snatch hit. They would just block it. So my thought is play the snatch, say, hey, if you do not block this, I'm going to be threatening mask next, or not mask because I don't mask momentum, but I'm going to draw, and then you play Surging to punish after they just blocked out the snatch. That's what you have to anticipate. I did not anticipate that they were just going to take 12 damage to the face. Who do you think you'll lean more into Outsiders, Katsu or Azalea, or depend on the card pool? Chris, I don't know. I love all 3 heroes. Arachne, and not even counting the new ones. Like, all 3 of these classes and Outsiders are my 3 favorite classes. Frostfang's revealed. So this card is kind of like you just have to take the damage, because if I block with anything, I get Frostbites. If I don't block with anything, I just can't use Kadachi's or my equipment next turn, or else I'll get Frostbites. So, yeah. We're just going to take that. If he hits me with a pummel, he hits me with a pummel. Okay. So, yeah. I always have to read this. Whenever they activate an ability, create a Frostbite token under their control. Okay. That's fine. Yeah, you have to, like, when I picked my card, yes, I see what some of y'all are saying. Put a 0 cost on, you'll be able to trigger for Katsu, but you have to anticipate how the player is going to play and do the most optimal line based off who you're playing against, right? Yes, if I was playing a Phi, I keep a 0 cost on top because I'm probably going to get a hit and then I can trigger. We have nothing to Katsu trigger here, so we're just going to keep this as is. We'll do this. Try to force as much block out as we can early. Or we just win here off a Razor. We can punish them hard here. All right, we don't Razor. Make them think we don't got it. It does guarantee a blue. 100%. You're not wrong on that. If we Razor here. What? Choose an instant. Why is snaps an instant there? The hell? One damage total. The next damage that would be hit, that would be affected in the resolution step, it prevents it. Let's get them down to 1 so they have to full commit cards. What are we doing here? I think he's deciding if he wants to Earth React or Ice React. Smart. Nice. Oh, that actually hurts really bad. Let's do the Command and Conquer so we can at least trigger to go get something. Because it's a triggered effect. Or no, yeah, it's a triggered effect. Fluster's probably our best option here. Yep. I can't remember. Does it work on frostbites? Yeah, it does. Okay, so let's undo. Sorry, I just had to read your ability, my friend. I always forget how Endless Winter works. I keep forgetting that Kadachi is an activated ability. It's not like a condition thing. I always forget Endless Winter, like how exactly how it works. Yeah, give me 2 cards. Thank you, sir. So now he has to decide, like, does he swing for hammer and not have an arsenal for crown? Or I think he has to arsenal here. You have to arsenal. Okay. Oh, we're just going to block with Flick Flack. It's a dead card in hand. Now you do not have an arsenal. So now I can just do this and probably win the game. I think we win here because he's going to have to give 2 cards up for that. 2 cards up for the Kadachis. 1. Wow, we should not have won this game. This Oldheim took way too much damage. Oh, Ice React? Okay. That's fine. That was kind of dumb. You don't Ice React there. I guess he's hoping I don't have a breakpoint attack. Unless he has a D-React here, game's over. GG. Yeah, that was a full aggro Oldheim. Sheesh. That's the quickest Katsu Oldheim game I've ever had in my life. Should not be that easy. That was pretty funny. Yeah, Ice Reacting on the first attack is wrong. You don't... I mean, if I wouldn't have had a breakpoint attack, sure, but in this version of Katsu, like, you can't do that. That was a questionable Oldheim. Let's just put it that way. But hey, people might be learning the hero. There's nothing wrong with it. Can't judge people too hard, right? That's what this app's for, is to get better. It's not necessarily to like, oh, it's the same Oldheim. We'll back up for a second. It's not to necessarily, make the perfect play every time. It's to get better. Yeah, the Salt turn, being able to pop Salt and literally be up 28-40 turn 1 is pretty nice. We'll wait a second. But yeah, Winner's Whale, I don't mind it. I'm not saying it was 100% the right move, but I don't think it was a bad move. I think Oldheim's still more than viable. I do agree. So here, I said this in my video that I put out today about the ban and suspension. The reason that Winner's Whale needed to go, by the way LSS described it, which I agree with, is that card, that weapon is extremely above rate for a one-handed weapon. Like, everybody talked about Rosetta Thorn, and I agree. Rosetta Thorn's stupid powerful, but Rosetta is at least a 2-handed weapon. Like, when you say, like, the best way to understand if a Flesh and Blood card is above rate or if it's should be, like, looked at is just say the abilities with the cost of the weapon out loud without saying anything else. So if I tell you you're going to have a one-handed weapon that is a 2 cost for 4 attack, on hit, create 1 frostbite of disruption, like, what other one-handed weapon in the game does any of that, right? It's like if we go to FabDB, right, and we go to browse cards, weapon, let's see if they can do it this way. Oh, I wish they could. Weapon. So, like, let's look at one-handed weapons in the game, right? Like, can we just look at weapons here? We can, I think. I know it's a little bit cut off because of the way my thing is done, so forgive me. But, like, let's see if I can back it up a little bit so you can see everything. Yeah, you can. Okay, sweet. So, like, if you just look at the weapons in general and look at one-handed weapons, like, there is not a one-handed weapon in the game that gives you better value. Like, Mandible Claw is not bad, but it has a condition, like a pretty heavier condition than freaking Winter's Whale does. Centauri Saber gives +1s, which is pretty nice. So it's a 1 cost for 3 instead of a 2 cost for 4. So as far as damage rate, it's on rate, but to Winter's Whale. But is it really that? It's also conditional. They have to block with attack action. Like, I could go on and on. I won't go through every one-hand weapon in the game. But, like, you can look at all the one-hand weapons and be like, wait, it's super on rate, right? It's super above rate. No, yeah, 100%. That Rosetta is the most powerful weapon in the game, for sure. I'm just saying, like, for one-handed weapons, there is not a one-handed weapon in the game that is near the rate that Winter's Whale is. And when you combine, like, the fact that Winter's Whale is already above rate as a weapon, and then you also give that same hero a shield, like that you can put it with it, that it just makes it dumb, right? It just makes it dumb. They have ignored Rosetta, and they won't say it out loud, Crisp, and this is my opinion. The reason they have not banned Rosetta is because Briar is this close to LLing. And banning a weapon, God, is this the same one? Is that the same Oldheim? Do y'all recognize the name? I just don't feel like playing the same player. Actually, I don't feel like playing an Oldheim right now. I'd rather play a hero that's not supposed to be an auto loss. I'm not dodging, just... Yeah, exactly. It's just there's too much synergy there. It actually made sense the way they described it. And I was on like it made sense to me. For sure. Not the same guy? Okay. Well, yeah, Rampart is unbelievable. But if you take out Rampart, I mean, I think getting rid of Rampart would make it worse. And it would hurt so many more Guardians that come into the meta. But Rampart is Rampart is really good because of Crown of Seeds. All this goes back to Crown of Seeds, which is why Crown of Seeds should have been banned. And, like, I'm not going to be too negative on LSS because I trust their process. Like, they've done such a good job with this game so far. And, like, regardless of my thoughts, like, you know, I trust their judgment. So, like, I'm not coming at them from a super negative standpoint here. I'm just giving my thoughts. When they talk about Crown Seeds here, they said, notable of this absence is ban announcement. Crown Seeds deserves its own discussion. We're not blind to the fact that the tremendous power of Oldheim lies in Crown Seeds. Crown Seeds would have hit the bench in Classic Constructed some time ago, much like in the Blitz format. However, we recognize what the legendary acquisition process means to Flesh and Blood player. Many of us at LSS to look back fondly at the first legendary we ever opened from a pack, and we use them in our decks happily and proudly. So basically, they're saying in a very dignified way, we don't want to ban a legendary card. Now, to me, that's BS. I don't think you just, like... They're literally saying this card should be banned, but we're not going to ban it because it's a legendary. That's literally what they're saying. So I don't think that's right, personally, but I'm one measly freaking no-name player, right? Who cares what I think? Just don't think that should be a thing. Meanwhile, they ban those left and right. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, Chris, I agree. I think the only thing I'm playing all my bad matchups tonight. The only thing they could do, I think, God, not having Belittle in this matchup is gonna suck. You know what? Let's play with no Belittle. I'm gonna play with no Belittle. We're gonna play with no Belittle. Right? We're gonna play with no Belittle. Let's see how bad it truly feels. Where was I? Oh, yeah, Outsiders. I think they're going to have some stuff that's like either A, ways to destroy equipment, like just completely, or B, unpreventable damage. That's the only way you get around Crown Seeds. I already know. The bands Fable is too strong. Yeah, I agree. Fabled would suck. Now, Fabled, although I'm kind of going back on what I just said, like, Bane of Fabled is a big deal, which is why Command and Conquer will never get touched, because that Fabled is literally the most like. Do we flex for a second? I think we flex for a second. This card is like literally the most sought after card in the entire game, right? So like, okay, Frost Lock. Okay. Oh, I don't want to get rid of these cards. If you have a lightning press, I swear to God. Okay. How does this read? Okay. We're actually going to take damage because I want to have Surging and Whelming. Okay. And I draw into 2 reds. Life hates me. We're going to do this just to get some targets engraved and deal non-damage. Hoping for some instant-based damage from non-arcane classes that have specific triggers, like a Guardian card that's like a Shield Bash. That would make sense. For sure. They're at least going to have to block this, because if they don't, then I'm going to draw and possibly threaten Mask. Well, they don't have to. It's kind of a blind draw, but we shall see. Yeah, I don't think they ever banned the big stables, or they would have already CNCR. Yeah, exactly. I don't think they've ever banned a stable card. It would have to get to the point where the card is actually stupid. Like, because if you ask me to ban, if I could ban one thing in this game, it'd be Pummel. Not because I'm a ninja player, but only because that card's interaction with Command and Conquer is actually game-breaking. The fact that off Tunic, I can pitch 1 blue and attack you for 10 damage on hit, discard 2, and you can't use defense reactions against it, shouldn't be in the game. Of course. That hurts. God, what are these cards, man? Not drawing any blues. Tell me it's bland, Scott, long cigarette. But yeah, for who asked that? Was it Chris? About what I'm most excited for Outsiders? I think it was Chris. Yeah, it was Chris. Yeah, Chris. For me, man, it's it's really hard because like, those are my top 3 favorite classes. I think it depends on just what they show, right? Because like, I'm excited to play Ranger, Assassin, and Ninja, like all equally. I would say Ninjas. I mean, Rangers. Not Ranger. God, I would say Assassin's like second, and then Ranger, Ninja like here with Assassin like right here. But I want to see what Switchblade does. Nothing's revealed for Chilling Ice Vein Fusion. We will get another Frostbite, which means our leg tap's going to cost 2, which sucks. We have a really bad hand here. Well, a really bad hand for... Let's save some life here. I don't want to get rid of 2 Surging Strikes right off the bat, though. It fucking sucks. I'll shoot you. There's a lot of people have strong opinions on cards for sure. I don't think anyone. I mean, if you do argue, it's totally fine. But I don't think anyone would argue with the fact that there's that the Command and Conquer Pummel is pretty nuts for sure. There's definitely some pretty nutty turns. All right, can we draw into a blue? Nope, no blues. We don't get blues. Our first 7, 11, 12 cards, no blues. Not one. F your blues. It's Endless Arrow, which doesn't hurt us too bad, thank God. Do we have a fusion? If we don't have a fusion, we take this. Ooh, they're going all in. Definitely got a fuse now. Icequake, yeah. But, okay. Yeah, Art of War Lexi. I mean, it's pretty common. Most of her builds play Art of War. Lexi is prone to bricking, so for me, obviously I don't want to block every single turn, but games like this, like, you got to be patient. Wait till they have a non-fused arrow, like an endless and something else. They don't really do much. Pulls Channel Lake Frigid, of course. Right when I draw 2 blues. Okay. We're just going to Fluster Fist Razor. Get easy 7 damage. If they're playing that, they don't have a whole lot right now. Yeah, the 13 Forbidden Mask. Yeah, I think we'll definitely see one, Hugh. Will we see one to the level of Pouncing Links and Momentum? I personally don't think so, but we'll see. I do think we might see some Assassin and, like, here's my question. Do y'all think we'll see hybrid equipment? Hybrid equipment in the legendary spot. Can be used by multiple heroes. Be a really interesting take. Yep, they drew into no arrow. Go figure, the hand that they drew into no arrow, they draw into a channel. Can't make this stuff up. Hopefully they take this 4 and we can just deal 7 damage here. Oh, this is going to cost 2, isn't it? Fuck. I didn't think about that. Here, we'll get this out. We'll deal 5 damage. It's not bad. Oh, yes. Perfect. We'll deal 8 damage. I'm okay with that. Yes, we don't have an arsenal, but we dealt 8 damage off a channel turn. I'm cool with that. Hybrid Assassin Ninja Weapon, definitely possible, especially with Uziri being in the Mysteria area before. Definitely possible. I've actually been waiting on hybrid equipment since Elemental Heroes. Yeah, for sure. They are just getting God turns. Like, not insane. The Art of War turn was okay, but, like, jeez, this Lexi needs to go play a lottery. There's a Blizzard. Bolton shot. Give it +1. Go again. Yep. All right, we got to block this. The things you love to see, my friends. Oh, that's right. We got to pitch this. That's fine. We got a 5 block on Rise and Nethras. Rising will block for 5 here. A ninja bow would be nuts. I'm not going to lie. I would love to have a ranged ninja. That would be... I mean, thematically, I don't think they do it just because it would intrude on Ranger, but, I mean, thematically, ninjas, you know, probably had some long-range skills depending on the one. We got to block this. That was a really bad 3 of a kind turn for them. They do have go again here. They could bullseye brace or something in if they want to. No, they decide not to. So, been through a third of our deck. We're up 8 life, and they've had 2 3 of a kind turns and an Art of War turn, and we're still up 8 life. Just play patient. That's how you win the Lexi matchup. You got to know when to go, when to hold, and when not to. Shadow Ira would be awesome. All right, Drill Shot's not that big a deal. We don't care about Drill Shot and Searing Shot. Yes, 2 bows that are not... Okay, the problem is our hand sucks again. We're going to take this, though. We're going to see what they do. They might hit us with 3 bows, but we got to kind of take it. They're not going to get an arsenal, which is fine. We're going to kind of take this. Okay. A lot of damage are taken, but there's no taxing effects, which is what we care about the most. 1, 2, draw a card. If they blizzard me here, I'm going to cry. We're not going to Katsu trigger here. Force out blocks. Yeah, it's going to be draw a card super. Depends how if they block this, it'll be draw a card. If they don't, it'll be 7. Okay, it's going to be draw a card. Ah, it's such a shit card, though. Oh, it's not what we want, though. I mean, we can Arsenal the McGinty for maybe a surging line, but we've given up 2 surgings. Surging, whelming, surging. We're going to... That's whelming and 2 surging, so we're going to have to wait a long-ass time. Yeah, I know you're Tsuzuki, super. You're Gucci. It's not what we wanted to draw into, but... Let's see what we draw into off mass, though. That's funny. Do we just punish here and attack for 4, or we attack for 2 and Arsenal? I think we attack for 2 in Arsenal. They're already kind of in a bad spot. 2 more damage isn't going to do a whole lot. Gosh, I wish I would have drawn to Assault the Wound. That would have been nice. All right, they held it. Let's see. Is Ardor turn? It's got to be. It's got to be, right? Yeah, it's not the best Arsenal target, but in that situation, I either pitch the double strike and attack with McGinty for 4 for 2 extra damage, taking them to 8. Or I double strike twice, Arsenal McGinty. I might get lucky off drawing my 3rd surging and get into the whelming combo. Or late game, it's not ideal, but late game, sometimes just having a good 1 for 4 is really important, right? Like if I can get them to like 4-3 life, and all of a sudden I'm attacking for 5 or 4 off of an attack that's a break point, it sometimes can win you the game. What is this? A red Ice Quake? I'll get a Frostbite off this. Did he? All right, we're going to bank on them not having a fuse here. If they do, they do. But we're going to bank on them not having a fuse here. Because if they don't, then we'll just Command Conquer for 6 off pitching 3. Oh, they don't? Okay. Oh, that's right. I got 2 Frostbites now. But it's every time they hit. I didn't think about that till just now. I'm an idiot. Totally forgot about Ice Quake's ability. Hey, you make mistakes. It's fine. Has no Arsenal, so I should have full blocked there for sure. But it's all right. It's all right. No, the Ice Vein, they would have lost go again. They had to put in the Searing Shot. Otherwise, they would have had to burn snaps. Oh, they have no turn if that's their turn. Whoo, boy. Okay. So if we play the leg tap, we have to pitch 4, which sucks ass. If we play a snatch, we have to push 3. But we still need to pitch for the leg tap, so it's not going to matter. So we might as well pitch 4 for the leg tap here. And then Ancestral to draw into a card. Or how many Risings have we used? One Rising. Have we used both Risings? No, we've used one Rising. So we can either blind do this. If we draw into another 0 cost, then we'll threaten lethal off of Rising. If we don't draw into a 0 cost, we can just attack for 4 anyway, and we lose 1 point of damage that would have been. We're going to blind here, because if we do, we threaten lethal. Okay, sweet. That works. Because if we whiff there and it's not a 0 cost, we still can. Well, we can't even attack with McGinty. Well, we still can attack with McGinty by pitching whatever we drew into, and basically come in for the same thing that we would have came before, -1 damage. So you kind of take the gamble there. So you then can do this. Because like I said, worst case scenario is we drew into I don't know, a hurricane technique. I'm just saying something random. And then we, and since we had a 0 cost, we could have Kadachi'd and then McGinty'd, which still would have been threatening lethal. He doesn't know what's in Arsenal, so he's kind of in a weird spot where he has to really block this with something. Well, blocking 1 card might really hurt them because most of their 3 blocks are their arrows. It's not like Azalea, who has more natural 3 blocks. I mean, I still got rid of a card. Whatever was in your arsenal, I got rid of it. Yeah, it's at the end of the combat chain, right? What happens if I... Let's break it and see what it was. Channel Lake Frigid. Whoo, boy. We'll take it. Well, you can't do anything. I just want to see what it was. Correct, which would have been 6 damage, yes. Would have been 1 more point of damage. Definitely a possibility. There's a lot of things to consider, and I didn't even consider them in the moment, so I'm not going to sit here and act like I did. But you have the possibility of getting Blizzard if you try to do that. You have the possibility, you could deal 2 threats of damage, and then they blocked him against you for 4, and you ended up doing the same thing anyway. So, and then the other thing is, with them not knowing what's in your arsenal, might be better. Oh, they pitched away a Seek and Destroy, which tells me they do not have that many arrows. What are they banishing? They got to be banishing their only arrow. Please tell me you whiffed. I would laugh. Even though my hand is dookie. Yeah, they whiffed. They art award their only arrow and didn't draw into an arrow. Feels bad. But yeah, definitely could have Kadachi McGinty there. You would have gotten 1 more point of damage. It's an option. It all depends on how you want to play it. Definitely always a play you can do. It's better. All right. Let's switch to Azalea just for a little bit. Sand Scour is not as good as Death Dealer, 1,000%. However, it's fun, so I'm gonna try it. And we play that. Well, that's how this is gonna start. I'm playing all the ice tonight. No, battering bolt's not as useful against him. We definitely want to go first. I started and decided I wanted to play Oldham and bought some packs last night and got Winter's Wheel, not lying. Oh, that sucks, Tank. I'm sorry to hear that. It's still viable in Classic or in Blitz, right? So you could use it for that. It's only Classic constructed. So it's still useful. Okay. What? in the top left chat. Oops. That doesn't do anything. That does. They don't have equipment. That sucks. I've done that with my feet. I've done that with my legs before. I forgot to put in my snaps or my that sucks. They're playing it out. I respect. I would honestly back out immediately. We're going to keep that in. I just wanted to get the guaranteed dominate. Sweet, I'm still learning, so I kind of only played around with Blitz anyway. Yeah, Tank, for sure. Use it in Blitz. If you want to just get in the habit of it, maybe play some games with Winter's Whale, some games with Titan's Fist, some games with Anothos. Feel like what you like. 10 dominate. Yeah, it was pretty good first turn. How's this hand look? Knock. Hemorrhage Bore would be nice. Yeah, knock into Hemorrhage Bore. We don't have a buff, though, which kind of sucks ass. Yeah. We need one to pitch, so let's block 3 here. Boo, 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 boo. Another one? Another one. Well, they don't have an arsenal now. We're just going to take the damage here. Let's flip this first, see what we got. Point the tip. Point the tip is really nice, but the problem is you cannot arsenal this card. You literally can't arsenal this card. If you arsenal this card, you kill your turn. It really sucks. We're going to keep it on top, though, because it's about to get shuffled up anyway. One equipment challenge, Luca? Yeah, for real, right? Let's have some fun. I feel for him, though. It sucks. I have a natural habit of putting my mouth on the mic, so if y'all hear shit, let me know. I'm sorry. I apologize. I probably should have just done Hemorrhage Bore. Or not Hemorrhage Bore, Jewel Shot. But even that, no, Jewel Shot doesn't do anything because they don't have equipment. We'll pitch. We'll put Heat Seeker in the arsenal. New Horizon, I think, will be the better headpiece for Sand Scour once it gets more support. But right now, in my opinion, there's not enough aim counter support for New Horizon to be as useful. You have to do a lot of wonky shit just to get it to work right. And Skullbone's still the better headpiece right now for Sand Scour, in my opinion. We're not paying for that shit. And we're still even, though, despite them not really having an issue. Steven, yeah, we were talking about it. I'll try to summarize it. I made a video on it if you want to check that out, but I'm not going to plug that. Like, I'll just tell you here. Overall, I'm okay with it. Belittle needed to go like 5 years ago. Oh, I forgot to take covers out. I'm not used to the main board and take covers. Hold on one second. Let me think about this real quick. Discard. No, I did not play EDH MTG. I've played like one Commander game, kind of like fumbled my way through it, but overall I haven't played a whole lot. I would love to. I just don't have a group that plays it, which kind of sucks. Yeah, Belittle needed to go like when Chain was a thing. So I'm so glad that Stupid Card's gone. It broke the fundamental rules of the game. Should never have been in the game. It allows people to cut corners when building decks. Just not a good card. Not a good card to be in the game. Needed to be out. So I'm happy about that. Point the tip. This is why I don't like Sandscour. I see really good cards on top, and we're gonna save this then. Winner's Whale was surprising. It is not the direction I would have gone to nerf Oldheim. But I would have gone in the Crown of Sea drop, but it is what it is. I do agree with our overall concept of nerfing the top 3 decks because the conversion rate for those 3 decks is unbelievable. Oh, wow. I'm scared to play Nock, though, if he has any kind of disruption. Damn it. Let's do this first. Ice Eternal. Ooh, even spicier. Top. Well, we can't arsenal these cards, so... Ooh, spicy, spicy, spicy. Ice Eternal. Oh, Polar Blast. That's fine. Oh, no. I can't pay for it. Yes, I can. $11 dominate. 13 dominate. Sorry. Read the glide path. But yeah, not the direction I would have went, but I get why they did it. Because for one-handed weapon, it's severely overrate. Amulet of Ice is whatever. I don't think they need to get rid of Amulet of Ice. Like, I don't have an opinion on that card. I don't think it needed to be banned. I understand the late game combo-ness of it, but that card kind of needed to be in the card pool for Icelander for her to have a chance against like the fatigue and like tanky decks. So I don't think they should have banned that one. Hypothermia makes sense. When you think about Hypothermia, it's kind of an unfair card. Quite frankly, it's a really unfair card because you're able to stop an entire turn that had a ton of setup with one card. Like Dash. If she has some big maximum velocity turn, completely negated by Hypothermia. By one card, doing pretty much nothing. That's just my opinion. So I understand that. I personally would have banned Crown of Seeds. I would have banned Pummel. I think Pummel with CNC is an uninteractable effect that kind of breaks the game a little bit. The fact that you can pitch, like I've said before, pitch 1 blue. What's the better play here? We're either going to have a 9-power dominated Hemorrhage Boar or a 10-power Red Ledger, which they really don't care about. Yeah, we'll do that. Let's see what we're going to draw into here. No. So, yeah. Yeah, Pummel CNC is stupid. The fact that it's pretty much unblockable unless you have like all 3 blocks in your hand or a tank for armor, but then they can just do it 2 more times during the course of the game. It's something I don't think should have been in the game. And my last thing was Mask of Pouncing Leaks. That needed to be banned. Like the fact that anyone can say when an attack, like the way Mask of Pouncing Leaks actually reads is when an attack action card hits, destroy this card, go get a 0 for 6. That's basically what 5 says. it's pretty nuts. Pretty nuts. God, it sucks because I don't want to give up cards. I really don't want to give up cards here, but I can't go down that low. This sucks. Here's the only good thing about Sand Scour. I can activate Tunic and basically fish for an arrow. And see if I get lucky. What is that, 3 damage? Try to stay a little bit out of the curve here. Oh, yeah, I mean, this Icelander is doing a really good job. I think they kill me here. Oh, this is crappy. We'll put it in Arsenal just to have it. Oh, yeah, that's right. We can't do that. Wounding Bulls, I found with Azalea, Wounding Bulls and Findle's Fighting Spirits hurt way worse than her Arcane. If she hits me with Arcane, I'll take it all day long. It's the other shit that makes it worse. I mean, yeah, Starvo got hit with Awakening. Briar got hit really hard with her errata. Lightning Briar is probably the hardest that's ever been hit in the game. God, will you stop? Holy shit, dude. Oh, he's not gonna have an Arsenal, so that's good. So I gotta block all this. Like, I gotta block all this. I gotta block all this. Probably kills me here. Nope. I was scared of the Storm Strider's turn. Surprised they didn't. I feel like they'd kill me. God, man. Unreal value this person's getting right now. Oh, my God. I'm just going to have to fire this. I mean, I can do Memorial Ground. But is that really going to do anything? I'd rather have the 2 pitch in this situation. And just be threatening lethal right now. What do you think of hot take on Remembrance? I don't think Remembrance need to be looked at personally. Not at all. I think that's just people who play fatigue crying. The card's not that nuts. It's really not. It brings 6 cards back into the game, which is a lot. 9 if you run the full. But it doesn't block. If you see it early, it's not good. Right? Like, it's just, I don't understand why. If you see it early, it's not good. It doesn't block. Like, it's just not as great of a card as you would think. Wait, let's undo that. Undo. He's just going to kill me if I do that. Potentially. I don't want to put this in Arsenal. Yeah, that's why. There it is. Oh, I'm dead here. 100% dead here. Because I killed my Skullbone Crossrab. I shouldn't have done that. I didn't even think about it. He just kills me here. If he has anything in Arsenal, he can do something. He wins. Yep. And then Storm. Yeah. I played that horribly. I think Lynx was really easy to play around, but definitely more maximum threat of maximum into your effect will always be on block. Yeah, I mean, like, so the reason Mask of Pouncing and Lynx needs to be looked at is because Art of War turns, not even Art of War, Art of War turns effectively on fire. Like the fact that, like, if they have a lava burst, they basically hit you for 6 to 7 twice. Right, like the first lava burst, because it's usually played after a flame's going to come in for 6. One of those is going to hit. There's no way you can block out a 5 turn, and then they go get another lava burst for 6 again because of, or 7 actually off Shuko and Art of War, and then they go get another lava burst for 6, or Assault for like 8 or 9. Like, just think about that. Like, what if there was a card equipment that literally the text says, when this hits, destroy and go get your most powerful attack in your deck. Like, and it has go again. It's nutty. Yeah, no, I agree, Christian. All right, this one I have a little bit more built out. Playtime, to summarize it for you. Belittle, yes, I'm so glad it needed to be gone. Like, when Chain was a thing, the card breaks the fundamental rules of the game. It allows you to cut corners doing your deck construction, and just overall should not have been in the game. Super happy about that one. Let's see here. Ooh. There we go. 12 dominate. And Winter's Whale was surprising. I would not have went that direction. I would have banned Crown of Seeds, and I don't like their explanation of saying that we know Crown of Seeds should be. They basically said in a really elegant way, yes, Crown of Seeds should be banned. We know it should be banned, but it's a legendary, so we're not going to ban it. It's essentially what they said, which I don't agree with. Amulet Advice, have no opinion on. I don't think they need to ban it, but it is what it is. I don't think that card really did that much, and I think it hurts Icelander tremendously in long-term games, and it even hurts Lexi really bad. Hypothermia made sense. The fact that you have a card that can shut down an entire turn by itself that took a lot of setup, I totally get why they did that. Hopefully that makes sense. Went more in depth in the video. If you're ever like bored and want to watch it, definitely go do it. But overall, that's kind of my thoughts on it. I drew into a bolt. Okay, a Bolton shot. Maybe try to get them to overblock here, thinking I'm going to... Actually, yeah. Probably not the best line there. Probably could have done a line strike for 5 and then done it, but it's fine. It's fine. Oh, it sucks. My roommate's really sick too. It's going around, man. But yeah, overall, I'm happy with Belittle. The rest of it is moot to me. Belittle got banned. That's all that matters. The card should have been banned forever ago. The card's dead in hand. They're going to hit me with Blaster this turn likely, which sucks. I want to play music on stream, but like I always get hit with copyright. I don't get a copyright strike on my account, but like that's shitty. But I get like this was claimed, and like not that I care about money made off of streams, but like oh, they're going to be upset about this one. Lol. Hee hee. Oh, and they boosted away their pounder and a maximum velocity. We'll take that in a heartbeat. What's here? Ooh, red in the ledger. Top that shit. Eh. Eh. But yeah, I want this card to be good. Please, let this card be good. I want to play it. It seems really fun to put aim counters on things, but it needs more support. We're going to use one just because. Oh, there's a good one. Yeah, this version of Azalea just flows so much better. Okay, we got another one top. So we can Azalea this in, attack with Rabble for whatever it's going to be, and then Azalea for 5, dominate, red in the ledger, or we leave this on top, Rabble, load in the red for 7, forcing a little bit more of a block. Yeah, I think that's what we do here. Or we knock here and go get a red anyway, but we want to have an arsenal. No, I think they're preambles playtime for sure. Yeah, let's do this. Let's go for the highest damage line here. Deadeye. I don't want to waste Rain Ragers though, so we could Azalea Deadeye in, play it out, Bullseye Bracer in red, and they come in for 10. I think we do that. This is a little bit risky, but a little bit inefficient, but I mean, coming in for 11 red is pretty nice. Not the most ideal way you'd want to use this, but it's going to force a lot of block. Probably both their equipment. Okay, that's interesting. Oh, that's going to play Spark of Genius. Go get something. That's fine. Draw a card. Okay. We have them low enough now to where we can just value, hopefully. Unless they hit some crazy turn, which they could. I mean, it's boost dash. I haven't had much trouble with dash Obviously, Playtime beat me in our Pro Quest, which was just a good close game. But Dash normally isn't too bad. You just kind of run at them. Tekla. And now they have no more armor block, which is nice. I'm being a dick to this person. Oh, that's a good T-bone. Well, we're doing it. Don't want to give up this stuff. Oh, you dick. Do we go Skullbone here or Tunic? I think we go Skullbone. And they're kind of coming with the blaster for 5 or maximum velocity. Sheesh. Oh, and they use Achilles Accelerator. That was a really good turn. Let's do this. Oh, they made that close right off the bat. That was like the best possible turn they could have had. Maximum velocity, gain action point into blaster. I mean, that alone's 15 damage. That was a good turn. They're going to have to block this, so they can't not block this. They got to give me 2 cards because, I mean, yeah, they got to give me 2 cards. Yep, there it is. That's what we wanted. Tech low cord. Nice. I dominate. Unless he has a D-React, it's pretty much GG. GG, my guy. Oh, don't say GG back. You just leave. Don't be salty. Say GG back. Come on. It's not hard. What decks do we have? Yeah, we could do. Let me go get. Let's have some fun here. Play Blitz for a second. How many Blitz games are going on right now? Probably not a ton. A couple. Give me 1 second, yo. They put Razor's Edge in a February. That's actually really funny. All right, I think I have pretty much everything in here. With the exception of remove this. Let's do that. Trying to make sure I have everything I need here, y'all. Give me 1 second. Play some Blitz. Just to make sure I have the right cards. What am I missing here? I guess Fates is what I'm missing. We'll do Fates. We have Fates in the deck. What are we missing here? One more second, y'all. Sorry if my eyes are not on chat right now. So if you're saying something, I'm probably missing it. Oh, Nimble, I think. Or Last Ditch Effort. Last Ditch Effort. Yeah, last. There it is. Sweet. Oh, my dogs decide that they want to bark at something. They probably see a kitty cat. Yep. Oh, I didn't switch it to Blitz. Make sure it's the right list. Yeah. Let's have some fun with this one. I'm gonna deck some people out. Okay, wait, was that you, Playtime? Why did you say GG to me? I hate you. No, I'm just kidding. Was that you? If that was you, then that makes sense why you didn't say it, because you were saying it in chat. My bad. The PQ Katsu list? Oh, no, I'm good. Ooh, playing Ira. All right. All right. Well, it shouldn't change anything here. Against Ira, definitely want to go first to make them have to go up some cards. Right off the bat. Oh, okay, Playtime. I was about to say, what the heck? I think with all the bans, Dory just got moved up to a tier or two. Oh, yeah, Dory was already good. Dory's going to be even better now. Yeah, Ira would be fun in CC. I forgot who the content creator was, though. They did like a test on like how Ira would be in CC, and it was really bad. Oh, see, they had all these only came in for one defense because they're attack actions. Yeah, she's going to struggle in this matchup because I can just value block. She'll deck out. And I can block her Kodachis pretty consistently. All right, we have a surgical here. We'll let that hit. That's fine. There's Whirling Mist Blossom. We're going to go ahead and just do this. Oh, whoa. Show me what it feels like now that I'm on the outside. Outside. And de-react. All right, we're going to crack this just so we get it back later. That's fine. It's going to come in for 3. We We don't have much of a turn here. Let's go ahead and block with sync. We'll sync that. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, they're definitely going for the kitty list for sure. I'm just going to deck them out, to be honest. They're already halfway through their deck after this turn. They just got me below 20. Nice, nice. So you're into all blues here, which isn't fun. We'll just do this. See if they put overload in the list, which is really interesting. No, Ira does not want to run cat stuff. I'll build an Ira list for fun here in a second. After this game, I'll build an Ira list for fun. Ira is still very good, like in my opinion, very good. If you just run high level like value attacks. If she's, I'm just gonna say she because of the hero identification. If she is running kitty list, then she needs to be running Mask of Pouncing Links to go get Tiger Swipe immediately. Non-CNC running Ira. Oh, mine's going to have CNC in it. For sure, mine's going to have CNC in it. Without a shadow of a doubt. But I'll tell you what to sub out for it. You want to have Command and Conquer and Ira. It's too good. Yeah. I'll do this first. Oh, spicy. We honestly should have done this first and saw it was on top, but I'm glad we didn't. And then I'm just going to hit you with this. No, I totally get it. I'll tell you, don't worry. I'll tell you what to replace with CNC, but CNC is definitely a insane card. Oh, they took that shit. Interesting. Okay. We're going to take all of these because they're not going to... Well, we'll block one. We'll block one. Okay. We're just going to take it. We're literally at 20 right now. Shit I did tonight. They will see the best memories for me. Won't let go for none. Shit I did tonight. Yep, and you broke the chain. Congrats, dude. Hey, hey, do 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 do. She has a lot of 2 blocks in this deck, which she should not have. Assault and Ancestral Empowerment. It's a pretty good card to not have. This is where Ira can get a little scary, though. All right, what are we looking at here? I could have blocked the Tunic there and then Spider's Bite into leave into cut, which is probably what I should have done. Hey, hey. Yeah, people try to play Ira like Katsu. Doesn't work that way. GG. I was going to deck them out anyway. They were at 7 cards. I was at 18. Okay. I'm a little rusty on making Ira, but we'll do it. Let me pull up my other list here for a second. Over here. Let's see if I can remember my FabDB, because I don't use FabDB anymore. Memories for me. Oh, I got an authentication code. What? Okay. There's something in the distance, so close can almost taste it. Okay. Here's what we're going to do. Sorry, I got some people text me. Okay, so we'll do create. Blitz. Ira. Skirmish season is around the corner, my friends. Gotta sharpen those things. Okay, so let's do equipment first. Pretty standard. I would put Blazing Yori in the sideboard because Phi, you still want to have it and you have enough slots to where it's okay. Sorry if you already covered this. I'm late to the stream. Do you have any chance to have a list for the Phi post ban? I don't yet. I run Belittle in the sideboard, so it doesn't really affect my lists. But I haven't made a Phi list in a long time. I'm not going to lie to you. Hypothermia is still a thing. I personally would side in Edge of Autumn because of Icelander. I think you have to have that card in the deck, to be honest with you. Shuko is really nice. I personally like Breaking Skills for Ira, but it really depends on how you want to play it. I think both can be in. You want Mask Momentum. Yeah, that's right. You can't use Pouncing Links. I said a Pouncing Links comment earlier in Blitz. I'm stupid. Ignore me. Shuko. Norin. You want to keep in everything, but we can't afford to put in Hood, really. We don't need the boots because of Tide Flippers. Okay, so we have 11. Perfect. Okay, sweet. Now we go to deck. Deck. Ninja. Okay, so Ancestral Empowerment, Automatic Inclusion. It's a 3-block. It gives +1 to attacks. It does literally everything you want to do. Double Strike, 100% is an inclusion. I'm looking over at my list here. I had even bigger than that in the list as well. Flying Kicks are in the list. Underwinds. Leg Taps in the list. A 1 for 5 off Ira's ability is just too freaking good. Making sure I'm good here. Torn Tempo definitely goes in the list. I would not put Take the Tempo in. I think it's a little bit of a trap. Most people are going to block one of your attacks from Ira. Ira does the best off 2-card hands. So everything you put in this list, you need to be able to say, how is this going to look in a 2-card hand with a blue? So how is So double strike is going to be Kadachi, doubles, or Kadachi, double strike, Kadachi, double strike if you want to, dealing, 3, 4, 5 damage, which isn't that good, but at least it threatens mask, right? Flying kick off Tunic is Kadachi, flying kick. 100 wins is Kadachi, 100 wins, which is 6 damage. Like, what do these do off 2-card hands? That's what you have to think about. And take the tempo is kind of crappy because they're always going to block that second Kadachi if they're smart, and take will be turned off. So, I do like Twin Twisters in the deck. I'm a little bit weird on this. A lot of people don't run this right now. Where's Twin Twisters? There it is. I like this in the deck. The fact that this comes in for 4 on Ira's second attack, and then it also buffs your next attack, is really nice. 1 for 3 is a little bit below rate, but I like Bittering Thorns as a card. The only problem is it's a 2-block. If this was a 3-block, I would have this in. We already have enough 2-blocks in the deck, and I don't like it. Like, I don't like all these 2-blocks, but we really don't have a choice. I'm looking over here real fast for my blues. Salt the Wound, always have in. It's just too good of a card. Always usually comes in for 3 or 4 minimum. Okay. And then really, you can put whatever blues you want. Just make sure. Actually, we don't want not whatever blues because there's a reason. We want Fine Center. Any 2-power blue. Life for Life is good. And Slower Ira. This is not Slow Ira. This is Aggro Ira. This is gonna be I'm gonna punch you in the face, Ira. That's the whole point of this deck. Soul Beat Strike's a 2-power. Winds of Eternity's a 2-power. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 12. You can go with 12 or 14 blues. I personally like 14, but 12 is fine. Give me 1 second, making sure we're good here. Flick Flack. Actually, not Flick Flack. Let me make sure I'm doing this right. So we want, and then the rest of them, Marcus, you want to be 3 blocks. Rising Knee. Get lucky, maybe draw it with leg tap. So we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. We'll try 12 of those. Then you want Enlightened Strike. Command and Conquer. Even bigger than that. Push the point. And Snatch. Hacha. Okay, so yeah, the whole purpose of this style of Ira is aggro. Yes, you're gonna be able to value block still because out of 40 cards in the deck, we have 2, 4, 6, counting Flick Flacks, 8, 10. I'm still wondering why this isn't a 3-block in the game, but it's really funny. 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26 3-blocks. I do not do Art of War in Ira. It's kind of gimmicky for Ira. Ira has a lot of blues and a lot of attacks that are a little bit wonky for Art of War, so I typically don't do that with that. One thing we could do here, to be honest, to help our 3 blocks, we could take out Twin Twisters and make, just for a little bit more flexibility, put Soul Bead Strike in. It's a 0 for 5 off the second attack, which isn't bad, and it's a 3-block. We'll add 1 more 3-block in the deck. Obviously, there's a lot of Wizard and Blitz, so it's not as insane. And this would change a little bit depending on your meta. But We're looking for flexibility. We want to be aggro, but also have the flexibility to pivot into blocking if needed. And having over about 33 blocks in the deck, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. And we're going to play a hard matchup right off the bat. 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 28 3 blocks in the deck. So almost 75% of our deck is 3 blocks, which is what we want. Okay, so we definitely want that, definitely want that, and definitely want that. Tide Flippers hurts us a little bit because we can't snap some things. Okay, well, they said they didn't want to play us, so. Oh, we don't have Tunic. Hold up. I'm an idiot. I'm actually an idiot. Hold up. This is what happens when you do it really fast. We have to have Tunic in there. And which means we need to take out and snaps. What am I doing? Remove. Shuko is hard because we want Shuko. I think the Blazing Yori we might have to not have in. Because the Pouncing Link's ban, Phi might not be as big a deal. Okay, that's fine. Snap. No, we want to remove that. Okay, that works. That's better. Sorry about that, y'all. I'm an idiot. That's when you do it really fast. CNC replacement. Your best option is honestly like a good value attack. The way I play Ira is a little bit more offensive. So like a good power attack that's maybe like a 1 cost. Life for a life might be good. Because I mean you're honestly, if you're playing that value game, being able to attack for 5 with go again, if you have less life, is really nice on Ira's second attack. That's always an option. There's really no true replacement for CNC, so what you're trying to do is find an attack that gives you really good value, right? Flush to Fist is another good one. It's a 0 for 5. It's a 3 block, which is really nice. Pounding Gale is a 1 for 6 on the second attack, which is a 3 block. So off a 2-card hand, you're dealing 7 damage, which is pretty good rate. 3.5 per attack is pretty good rate. Yeah. What's up, Hayes? We're just playing some Blitz, having fun, hanging out, just chilling. I did play like 3 or 4 Katsu games CC and then some Azalea, and now I'm just kind of chilling. People might not want to watch Blitz as much, but we're gonna do one too. Is anyone going to a PQ this weekend? Anybody doing anything crazy? Chain. Interesting. Let's see how this goes. I haven't played against a chain in forever. Little chain. We are not running Arcane, which is probably a bad idea, but YOLO. We should have ran gloves. We should have ran gloves. That's what I get when I haven't played chain in a while. I don't like any of these options. I think we're going to block with Command Conquer because the 2 cost is going to hurt. You're going to PQ, Julio. Who are you taking again? You might have told me. If you did, I apologize. Man, they pitched away a shadow puppetry. It's pretty nuts. Do we burn snaps right off the bat and try to take some tempo? I think we do. Typically, our ideal snap target is push the point on Tunic going into like a Command and Conquer or Flying Kick, but Surging Katsu, yeah, that's right. You told me that. Sweet. That's awesome. Yeah, get rid of Husk right freaking away. Let's go. And Creepers, man, they want to keep their hand. Do we snap here and punish? And attack for a 5, 6? Yeah, I think we do that. If they're going to give up Husk, that means they want to keep this freaking hand. So we're going to do it. And make them... If they want to keep the hand, they're going to take some damage to do it. Man, they're throwing that equipment out. They do not want to give up this hand. Whatever this hand is, it's pretty good. I wonder if this is like an experienced chain, though, that knows it's a good turn, or they're like every other kind of newer chain and they just want to hold all their cards so they can try to deal damage. They are leaving. Ooh, not bad. I'll take that. And we get an arsenal. Deal 4 more damage and get an arsenal. I'll take that. Oh, they're like, oh, wait, we can't give them that. Oh, and they gave us shadow puppetry. Sheesh. Well, that was a smart punish then. We dealt 9 more damage and forced out all of their equipment and a card. Take that in a heartbeat. So we can technically block with both of these if we want to, because we can just Kadachi even bigger than that, draw into something. Take the leave and go. I love Ira because you can just turn your brain off. Played her so much. Only time I have to really pay attention when playing her is obviously Wizard, like Kano. Not even Icelander, just Kano. And Kasai. Kasai sucks. That's like the main reason it's hard to play Ira, because Kasai is so popular. And Kasai just destroys Ira. Destroys. Because you can't block with anything. They just get +1. And they can just keep blocking out your second Kadachi with Dynamo and just outvalue the shit out of you. Oh, they got a hit off of their thing, and they played Plunder Run. Pretty good. Question is whether they're going to give go again. Okay, they made their shackle for 7. We'll prevent at least the first draw, make them think about what they're going to do next. Yeah, they can't easy fridge. It's pretty nuts. I mean, Kasai has insane block value. I'll probably, like if I was playing an armory or a skirmish, like one skirmish for fun, I'd definitely play Ira. But if I'm playing like a big event, like a Bauharden, I'm playing Kasai. It's the best deck in the format for Blitz, in my opinion. It's the most consistent. We'll put it that way. Most consistent. Well, you drew, but nothing happened from it, my friend. Still good turn for them. Not bad, though. I mean, 12 damage is nothing to shake at. So we draw off this, we get the Quicken token, and we Arsenal. We don't push. We just save the Quicken for next turn. If they give us the Quicken, that is. Kasai can beat Oldheim. Once they got rid of Crown of Seeds, it kind of changed the matchup. With Crown of Seeds, the matchup was kind of like, can Kasai get her like big turn at the very end? And now without Crown of Seeds, it's really kind of favored for her. This makes it a little bit harder. Oof, we almost folded on that. Did you want 1,000 times? Hey. This feeling. What they reveal? Bounding Demigod? Okay. I think we hold for this one. See what they're going to come at us with. They got a lot here, but they got a shackle for the next turn. They pitched. Did they shackle this? Okay, they did. Sucks. They have no more source of go again here. Oh, Captain Skull is going to give it go again. That's going to hit for 4. I'm going to come back with 5, 8, 12. If I block this, I come back with 8. I think it's better to block this. Be patient. Wait for them to whiff on their shackles. Hopefully we can see Katsu do better Ninja and Blitz after outsider support. Yeah, right now Katsu's just not good. Chain even himself is insane. Okay. They have an Art of War in hand, I'm assuming, if it's giving them this kind of priority. They're going to have to block this, because if they don't, I win. All right, who wants to make a $1 bet they forget about breaking skills? I won't make a bet, but let's see if they forget about breaking skills. Yep, they forgot. Lol. GG. If I had $1, oh, they didn't. Nice. Wait, what's this going to do? You're searching for your defense reaction that you have in chain, which I've never seen. Oh, they're trying to play invert. Wait. That's funny. If I had $1 for every time someone forgot about breaking skills, I'd literally have over $50. Like, it's not an exaggeration. It's in the 40s to 50s of people forgetting breaking skills. Between armories, online, everything. They're trying to find 3 inverts. I don't know, 2 inverts. Yeah, they forgot about breaking skills. Oh, breaking skills, it's one of the best common equipments in the game. I mean, it should not be a common rarity, right? Like, this card is nuts. Let's see if I have my Azalea or my Kasai deck too. I know I'm bouncing around, y'all, but I'm just vibing. You know what I mean? I hope y'all are okay with it. I hope y'all are okay with it. I haven't even built Kasai in a long time either. Let's build Kasai. I haven't built Kasai on this website either, so. So, 2 Centauris, Rage Force. Courage. Cyborg that. She has so much more stuff now, which is pretty nutty. Deck. All right, let's see how I did this. Obviously, Blade Runners go in the deck. Do we have a Minerva in the deck? We did have one Minerva in the deck. Driving Blade goes in the deck. Red. I don't think Iron Song Pride goes in. I don't know if it does or not. I haven't thought about this. Hit and runs go in the deck. In the swing goes in the deck. Maybe we run one Iron Song Pride just to try to like get something to hit and keep that trigger. I don't know. My original thought is yes. Just for funsies, see if it works. Push forward's a big one. Slice and dice is pretty nutty. Spoils of War, obviously. Warrior's Valor is pretty nuts. Then we run Blade Runners. Obviously, the blood on our hands. Run through is pretty big as well. Obviously, Blade Runner, Glint, Hit and Run, Outland Skirmish, and the last Slice and Dice. That's not bad. Then we run Norin. Sideboard. I don't even know what our last one was. So I'm poor, so I don't have Crown of Providence, so we'll just run this realistically with Arcanite Skullcap, which I do have. I have not shelled out the money for freaking $300 Crown of Providence. If I truly think it's that important for the deck that I run at an event, then I will. I hope the next Ninja L isn't a Mask or Battle Worn. Yeah, I don't know. I think the next Ninja Legendary will be a chest, personally, or legs. I think it'll be legs, to be honest. Breaking Skills is crazy at 3 points of value, 1 block on 1 hits, live 1 damage. Yeah, I agree. I'll agree. A Majestic Weapon for Ninja can be a good addition. But you think Blitz is harder than Sealed? I feel like Sealed's more intimidating for newer players, personally. Yeah, I just haven't bought. I didn't buy Crown of Province when it first came out. I should have, and now it's so expensive. Like, I will never buy it unless I'm going to like Worlds or a Pro Tour, and my deck truly needs it to be better. But luckily, I play Ninja for the most part and Azalea, both of which have irreplaceable heads. And then, I mean, a Rockney, I guess, could run it technically, but even then, it's like all my heroes don't really need it. Down, 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 down. Let me know if the mic quality sounds okay, y'all. I got this new mic. I'm still messing with like the best way to get it to sound. It's definitely better than what I had, that's for sure. Ooh, Prism. Interesting. That's fun. We go first against Prism because she might have no blocks, and we don't like Spectra. Spectra's stupid. Yeah, I think Vis definitely will see a resurgence. I think Vis already was good. I mean, Vis won a couple PQs. You sound dreamy as always. Thank you, Devin. I appreciate you. The cons of sealed are higher fees to get in, but at least everyone deck-wise is on equal playing field. I do agree with that. I just think like the mental process of sealed screws with players. Okay. Let's see if we can remember how to play this deck. Yeah, let's do this. This. We're Arsenal to end the swing. Oh, no, we're Arsenal the Blade Runner. Taking 7 damage right off the bat. Oh, then you get Genesis, you bastard. Bastard. Well, we got to kill Genesis next turn. And they get... Oh, it's so funny. That's so funny. This person just drew into. Look at this shit. You can't make this shit up. Yeah, we're gonna hit Genesis first because that's the most important. Or no, Arclight. We have to hit Arclight. I forgot. I haven't played against Prism in so long. God, this deck is so stupid. This deck is so dumb. So dumb. Actually unreal. Now I remember how much I hated freaking Prism. Such a dumb freaking hero. All you dirty illusionist players in your Prism. And then they put out Haze Banding. What's that do again? Oh, they're going to create another Spectral Shield by me killing Genesis. 2 turns of Genesis with the Arclight. So funny. And then they play Parable. God, man. We'll start blocking with equipment here in a minute, but... Do we just go face here and say screw you? Do you think Oldham has a slight unfair ban winner whale being a permanent versus Blittle and Amulet being... What else do you have? Do you have something else? Oh, he's making our Spectral Shield. Okay. We have to go face here because we need to get rid of the Spectral Shields. Holy hell. All right, we're gonna crack this. Yeah, whale was hit, bro. Actual god hands. Like literally actual god hands. You gotta be joking me. I'm conceding. Prism, thank God Prism is gone. Thank God this hero is gone in CC where it matters. GG. That hero is so fucking dumb. Like, Oh, that like literally just reinvigorated how much I hated Prism. That deck is stupid. Reinvigorated how much I hated Prism. Thank God that hero is gone. Yeah, they put down a second arc light. Oh, it's not salty. It's just Spectra. Spectra is the worst. Like, me and my buddies talked about this in our group chat. Spectra is the worst mechanic they've ever made in Flesh and Blood. By far. Not close. This is the worst design mistake made in Flesh and Blood was Spectre. It'll never happen again. They'll never bring it back. Guaranteed. I see what you're saying, Calf, and I agree with you. They should have banned the legendary, but what can you do, you know? It sucks. I would have banned Crown of Seeds too. Like, I'm on your side. Ugh. Jeez. Okay. Refocus. I don't think the glint's worth it here. For 5-7 if it's the whole thing. Yeah, high octane is a way to get around. It's true playtime. Ugh, we don't want that yet. We don't have much resource pool. One, that. We can hit it again. Push forward's kind of useless here, so we'll block with that. Pummel. There it is. Guessed it. Good pummel. My least favorite set aesthetically. Everybody might kill me for this, but Welcome to Wraith. Welcome to Wraith was kind of like the most boring set, to be honest. Not that it was a bad set. Loved it. Like, I don't really have a set that I didn't like, but if you made me pick, I'm picking Welcome to Wraith. The best set thematically, in my opinion, was Tales of Aria. Tales of Aria was amazing. Awesome, fun sealed. Awesome, fun draft. Elements were awesome. Definitely my favorite set. And that's really why I started getting the game competitively, air quotes, right? Where I started actually like caring about being good at the game. Or at least good enough to where I don't suck. All right, so we have no actual go again here. Somewhat, yeah. Tails definitely was the most overpowered set the game has seen so far, but I mean, it also created. I think that was like some of the boom of Flesh and Blood when people really cared about playing. Not that they don't now, but like it really could help grow the game. Crew was, I love Crew too from an artwork perspective. From a static perspective, Tails from an artwork perspective, I would agree with you on Crew. All right, if they have Pummel, they have Pummel. I kind of have to let them use it. We don't need this. We can do this. We'll do that. If they hit us with something, they hit us with something. Pummel. Of course. You'll love in one day. Back when there was no illusionist, facts. Jeremiah, I think, actually is the one that benefited the most from the ban restricted announcement. Hypothermia is insane that she now has way more free reign against ice decks. And Oldheim's going to have a worse hammer to try to deal with dragons and play the long game. I think Jeremiah benefited the most from the ban and suspension announcements, personally. The merchant cell, yeah. Worst pull rates? I don't know. I haven't really paid attention to that, to be honest. I don't pay attention to that as much as other people do. This is Kasai. I thought Azalea was your girl. How was Bucky's, by the way, Aaron? Thanks for the invite. Appreciate it. Screw y'all. Y'all do what you want. I don't care. The disrespect is unbelievable. I'll probably head off after this, y'all. Just letting y'all know ahead of time. We've been live for about 2.5 hours. Been doing a good job, but gonna go relax. Bruh, you still could have asked. It's fine. You do your thing. You do you want. Do what you want. How greedy do we get here? I think we get greedy here. And I'm just going to be really stupid and block 2, take 6. We're going to get really stupid here. You know the rules. If you ask for being a mod, you can't be a mod. Like, it's bad streaming etiquette. Bad streamer etiquette. GG's. That actually was pretty cool how they were getting consistent dominate. They definitely have played that hero. Well, easy wins on Ira and Kasai to end the night. Yeah, thank y'all so much for hanging out. I appreciate everyone. I appreciate all the casual conversation. It really helps me for someone who struggles streaming, honestly. Given like an introverted personality, like y'all chatting a lot really helps keep the conversation going and keep things going. I try to be as inviting as I can in the streams. Hayes, thanks for stopping by. Calf, Playtime, Harley, Devin, appreciate y'all. Super, thanks for coming by. I'll respond to your DM, don't worry. Al, if you're still here, do you do viewer games? Do you like an opinion on my Arachne CC set? Could close the stream while the game is going. I don't do viewer games right now, but I haven't streamed long enough to like think of cool stuff to do, so I'll definitely like keep that in mind. I might have that as like a set plan. If you're still in here, join the Discord and we can talk about it. Devin, Julio, thank y'all so much for coming by. I appreciate y'all so much. Justin, Luca, all y'all have been awesome. I will not be streaming tomorrow. Tomorrow's my armory night at Reaper. But I will probably be back on Thursday, I would say, maybe. And then this weekend I'll kind of be MIA as I'm prepping to move next Tuesday. So thank y'all so much. Y'all stay safe. Have a good night. Let me know what you think of the videos. Let me know what you want to see more of so I can give y'all content you want. And yeah, I'll see y'all next time. Thank y'all so much.